hope the audio is going to be okay. I scheduled this live stream, I don't know, about 10 minutes ago. I was just finishing up a workout and scheduled it for 10 minutes. And thought the timing would work out right, but ended up starting to walk towards the coffee shop where I'm headed right now when I was ready to go. So anyway, good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Saturday morning thoughts from the gym. It is ironically Saturday morning. I just left the YMCA where I work out in downtown Appleton, Wisconsin. It's a gym I found, I don't know, back in August, I think, maybe about 4.5 months ago now. And I've really been enjoying the facility. And, I've worked out pretty steadily for the last many, many years. Physical fitness has always been a fairly important part of my life. Former marathoner and track and cross-country athlete. But as I've aged, my wants and needs for exercise and fitness have changed a little bit. And now I am focusing on kind of staying healthy, but also getting stronger at the same time. And I've been alternating between the weight room and the fitness room at the YMCA. The weight room is traditional barbells and curls and, typical what you expect of a gym. But the fitness room has some different exercises that I've been enjoying a lot. Like they have a tractor tire flip, and they have ropes that you can do this, and a sled that you push that's really heavy, and medicine balls and kettlebells and all sorts of different random workouts. My point, and the reason I'm going live today, is I usually hop on and say, hey, I finished a great workout. And I think what detracts people from maybe physical fitness or sobriety or spirituality or whatever, is they see people like me on TV and instructional videos, maybe on social media, and they never act like they had a hard day or a bad workout or church was tough to get to or whatever. And maybe there's no such thing as a bad workout, so maybe that's not the right term. But I had a tough workout right now. I got there, I had a real hard workout yesterday, and I sat there and I stretched and I go, do I really want to do this? And honestly, the only voice inside my head is, well, I had two voices. One said, no, Ken, you don't really want to do this. And I'm being honest, I didn't want to at all. And I sort of persevered, if you will. And after I answered myself honestly and said, no, I don't want to do this, I said, well, what the heck? We're here. Nobody's using the tractor tire flip machine. Why don't I just go and see how that feels for a little bit? So I did that. And I did the 30 reps of the flipping over the tire. And honestly, it kind of felt crappy. But I did it. And I said, oh, wow, that was hard. That didn't feel good. I don't feel very energized at all. Kind of walked around, said, oh. And the next exercise I go to is I grab a medicine ball. And I started at 10 pounds a few months ago. And I've worked up to a 25-pound medicine ball. It's just a big rubber ball, but it weighs 25 pounds in this case. And I take it and I throw it up towards some backboard or wall or something, I don't know, 8 to 10 feet up. Let me promise you, today I wasn't throwing it near the 10-foot line. I was only barely getting it to the wall itself. And I did that and got through that and did the 25 reps of that. And I walked around and said, wow, that felt crappy. That felt crappy. And I walked around and I might have gone to the washroom, got some water and said, well, I'm here. I can't very well just go home now. So I did what I normally do and went back to the tractor tire and flipped it over 30 times, staggered around, did 25 more ball throws up at the wall. And at that point I was going, this hasn't felt good at all. I mean, So I stretched. I looked at myself in the mirror and said, it's time to go. So I don't know what my point is to you. I try and get a little better every day, and I try and I don't even try and wake with positive thoughts or good thoughts or have anxiety or depression or stress out of my mind, because I've given up on that. What I have learned is I can turn around my feelings and my thoughts, and I try and get a little better every day, and fitness is just one thing I'm working on. And rather than either not go live with you today or lie and say, hey, I'm awesome, I fought through this miraculous workout, I just wanted to be straightforward and honest with you and say, we all have tough days. We all have tough workouts. I think it's how we describe them that's really important. I could say that was a crappy workout and that I hated my time at the gym, or I can be proud of myself that I fought through the lack of motivation, the tired feelings, the dread, the fear, the pain, and got something done. And I'll tell you what, how you perceive things is how your life goes. And if you look at it with the latter attitude, that you're proud of yourself, you accomplished something, you made it to the gym, you got a workout in, rather than focus on, wow, that was a crappy workout, I didn't feel very strong today, I didn't want to do it, then you end up dreading going back tomorrow or in 2 days or 3 days. That's one thought for you. How you perceive things is how your reality will be. So I encourage you, try and look on the positive side, on the bright side, with gratitude, with acceptance, and with a little bit of contentment, even pride from time to time. My other thought is I've been working out pretty darn hard, and I couldn't help but thinking while I'm throwing over the tractor tire or throwing up the medicine ball that, boy, I could really use a nice yoga workout today. And I think for me, and probably for you as well, that it's important to mix up your routine a little bit. Again, I alternate the fitness room with the weight room and find a lot of goodness in both, but I've hit them both pretty hard this week, and I think my body's a little tired, and I sure could use, again, it's a really fine line we walk between improvement and acceptance, and rest and hard work. And I don't know if we ever solve that or figure that combination that's just right. But I got in there today and I didn't feel I had my best, so I gave it what I had and I left. And I'm going to try to do my best to be proud that I made it in there at all, rather than didn't. And I'm going to be proud that I hopped on live to you today and said, hey, that was a tough workout. That did not feel that good. I think I have one more thought. I think doing this show, I know it's important. I know I help people, but I think there's people that give energy to the world, and there's people that take energy in the world, and you might have to decide where you fit in the world, or where you define yourself. But I think people usually say I have a positive vibe, a positive energy, and I provide a spirit or something to the room. And I'm saying this more to myself than to you, but I think the more people you let in, the more apt, especially if you're not careful, to have a little bit of your energy spread out amongst many, many people. And I think sometimes, and maybe I got to cut myself some slack, that is a burden that I don't need to carry every day. I had somebody asking, hey, do you listen to what the negative people say about you? Maybe that'd be a great opportunity for improvement. No, I don't listen to what the negative people say about me. That's just mental baggage that I don't need and you don't need. And we all march to the beat of our own drummer. And the more input if you want to hop on my show and listen to me and you're getting some positive energy, or you're motivated to go to the gym, or you feel a little better that you had a crappy workout, a bad night's sleep, or I don't know, you were feeling anxious this morning, that's cool. But when the input is coming, when the constructive criticism is coming unsolicited, I am telling you, at least for me, it's kind of like empty calories. It's baggage, it's weight around your gut that you don't need to carry. So those are my thoughts for you from the gym, or from right outside the gym today. And it is Saturday morning. I am glad that I got a workout in today. And I am even more glad, despite me cutting it short, that it is over. And I am glad I'm going to be heading to the coffee shop. I'm going to be posting some videos. Am I going to get a Starbucks? No, I'm probably going to go get some tea at Copper Rock. If anyone's in the Wisconsin, greater Appleton, Fox Valley area, I'm going to be at Copper Rock probably for the next 2 hours, editing some videos, posting some videos, growing my channel, hopefully making a little bit of difference, because I think this is what God put me on the planet to do. And I want to thank you for joining me on Saturday morning. Again, I usually hop on and say, hey, that was a great workout. I feel great. I'm hobbling. It was a hard workout. And I think it's important for us to realize that the people, even the pastor, if you're going to church and the pastor on stage who's giving you his sermon, he has hard thoughts, hard days, hard moments, arguments with his wife. Somebody asked me what's my biggest, on this morning's show, what's the biggest misconception about me? And first of all, I don't know what you guys think of me. But secondly, I think the biggest misconception is that I'm really different than you, that I'm better, perfect, holier, more in touch with my feelings. I'm struggling. We're all struggling. We're all making it through and doing the best we can, whether it's the fitness guy that you watch on TV, the pastor at your church, your friends that look like they've got it all figured out, your neighbors that have the beautiful house and the beautiful car and the beautiful wife. We're all doing our best and we're all making it through. So don't feel like you're behind, because you're not behind. Doesn't matter where you are, it matters where you're going. So I want to thank you for joining me today and following along in my show. I hope you are having a wonderful morning. You are feeling good. You're loving yourself. You are forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.